time I talk. Yes, already. Exactly. Thanksgiving who? And when I pull up to my house, I'll show you guys. So, I don't know if some of you guys saw my comment like a week ago. Let me see. Shamar's show aired, last week, on the Shade Room. Shamar is one of my really good friends in real life, and I hijacked his handyman, Freddie. Freddie came and hung all my lights, Christmas lights, and did like a bunch of changed the lighting in my master bedroom for me. And today I went and got some Christmas decorations for the front yard, and Freddie hung my wreath for me, and my house is feeling very Christmassy. I'm going to hang my tree in a couple of weeks. Put up my tree in a couple of weeks. And, and then I'll be all set. My Christmas party is December 15th. I had some custom furniture made for my indoor patio / sports bar that will be delivered to me a few days before. And now, in terms of furnishing, I just need to get backyard patio furniture and my upstairs master balcony patio furniture. And then I can move on to accents like paintings, artwork, maybe a few more flowers. I'm thinking a few more drapes. And then I've got to get I saw this really pretty white futon that I want to put in my glam room / office. And that'll do it. All 3 bedrooms are furnished. All 3 bathrooms are furnished. Living room, it's fully furnished. It's just not decorated. Dining room, fully furnished. Office portion of the glam room is complete. I just need a sunglass tray, a couple of hands for my rings, and that's it. I love Just the Mess, or Just Hilarious. I'm so sleepy. I need a nap. I pre-ordered my Christmas cakes back in October, and I secured catering last month, also back in October, and I'm ready to go. I've also gotten all my mom's Christmas presents out of the way, half of Cam's Christmas presents out of the way, one of AD's Christmas presents out of the way. I don't know what to do for my sister and my dad, though. They're the most complicated to gift shop for because they're the most simple. So. I'm driving, guys, so I can't really look at the comments until I come to a red light. I'm on my way to In-N-Out Burger down the street from my house. Everything is down the street from my house. That's why I love the suburbs. So good. Oh, and Cameron's birthday party was also prepaid back in October. He's going to have such a good party. I'm so excited for him. And he's excited, too. Cameron skipped right over Thanksgiving just like me and went straight to Christmas. I'm sleepy. Socks and underwear? No, I'm thinking about getting my sister some media equipment, but I don't really like to talk about what I'm thinking about getting her, because she's like my mom. So my sister will see that I'm live, and she'll watch and not say anything. And then a week from now, she'll bring up something funny that somebody said, or she'll bring up something ignorant that some dummy said on my live and make it funny. And I'm like, how did you know? And she's like, I was trolling your live, so I know she watches. Almost in and out. Hey. Coast 103.5 is playing Christmas music, guys. So if you're in the greater Los Angeles area, You should listen all day like me. Right now they're playing, what is this? Justin Bieber, Mistletoe. I'm good. How are you guys? That you guys are feeling good, feeling blessed. Oh, that was a very deceiving dip right there. My whole head got slightly whiplashed. Just looked like a hill in the road, but it was a dip in the road. I'm not in a sports car, so that's not good. I need some more vitamins. I really don't want to talk about my brother. Who is Young Alias 101? You keep saying you miss me. Who are you? Me and 80 are good. Baby Daddy is invited to my Christmas party, but Baby Daddy doesn't show up to anything in support of me ever. He doesn't come to any birthday celebrations that I plan for myself. He doesn't. Which is fine. It's not about me and him. It's about Cam, so. My Snapchat is Slaughter Slays. There is new music coming soon. Oh, Gene Autry, I love this song. Ooh, Sweet Potato Pie, for sure. Brooklyn, baby! Thank you, her name, Trina, you knew. Thank you. Yeah, Baby Daddy. Lana, I'm free after Wednesday. I'm gonna try to come see you. I'm good, Sabrina Rose. I'm halfway through Glam, guys. I'm rocking the struggle bun, but Tay Rivera beat the shit out of this face. Ooh, who's honking? Ooh, granny panty shopping. I'm so down, Lana, because I'm granny panties or no panties. Mostly no panties, but granny panties are good when you're on your period and stuff. And you're going to need granny panties after you have the baby. But besides that, you guys, look at this man in the street. Whoops. In the street on a fucking scooter. Look at him. Here he comes. Look at him. What the fuck? Just what the absolute fuck? Like, sir. No. And I saw him coming behind me. Fizz didn't do anything, you guys. Somebody asked me if he was invited to my Christmas party. I said, yeah, he's invited, but he's not going to show up. He doesn't show up to anything that I do. He's never shown up to a birthday celebration for me or for any of my family members. I asked him to post my song for Riches. He didn't. He said he didn't like the song. I asked him to post Compromise. He doesn't like the song. I asked him to post the picture of my brother when he was missing. He didn't want to post that. So Drew is not very supportive of me or my family. But we're very supportive of him and his family, and that's fine. I don't think that Drew possesses the ability to be supportive of anyone but himself and his needs. And that's okay. And because I understand who he is, that's the only way we're able to get along. You know? So there's a lot of things that he does. Like, Drew and I are in a good place in terms of our co-parenting because I don't nitpick at the little things. And that's the only reason. Because I have a lot that I have the right to nitpick about, and I don't. So I let it go because we're not together. I have no desire to be with him. He doesn't have a desire to be with me, so why be upset because he didn't come to my birthday party? Why be upset because he didn't post my song? Like, that's just ridiculous. My brother is missing again. He left the treatment center and he's been on the street for a week. He refused the medication while he was at the treatment center. He did go back, and they told him that they would allow him entry if he would agree to take the meds. He refused the meds, so that's that. No, he doesn't have to if he doesn't want to, and it is selfish, but it is what it is, you know? It's all about Drew. It's always been about Drew, and that's why I left Drew. And it's confusing because I'll think we're doing fine, and then I see an episode of the show, and he's like, I wish he would grow up. Like, I got knocked over by Zell. How is that me being immature? How is any of that my fault? I didn't throw one punch. I didn't curse anybody out. I sat there quiet as a church mouse. The only time I was going to get physical is if Hazel and Horlexis try to jump Masika. I'm never going to sit there and let that happen. So when I saw them going to do just that, I got up and tried to excuse myself, and Zell took that as his opportunity to charge Mr. Ray, and I got caught in the crossfire. So for him to make slick comments like that, he likes to do stuff like that. Like, even at the reunion, when I saw his backstage stuff, and he was like, you know, don't drag me into that shit, I'm tired of defending her ass. Like, you don't have to defend me, sir, but at the end of the day, you know, I am the mother of your child, and I defend you in a lot of situations that don't get coverage, and I don't publicly discuss that, you know, because I don't do it for recognition. I do it because that's the father of my son. So, for me, I just feel like Drew likes to paint me in like this negative, annoying light when he says things like, oh, I like her girlfriend more than I like her. Like, those are just things that he says to get a reaction out of me, and it's fine. Yeah, I mean, I definitely have grown because the old me would have been like, I'm always there for you. I always have your back when it comes to parenting, even if I don't necessarily agree with the way he chooses to go about certain disciplinary methods or, you know, just however, like, but in the face of Cameron, as his parents, he needs to know that if dad says no, I say no, and vice versa. But Drew likes to do this thing where I'll say no and he'll override me, and that makes Cameron feel like he can disrespect me. So that's one of the biggest cleanups that I have to do right now in parenting Cameron. I have to get Cameron to understand that just because I tell you it's bedtime and I'm taking the iPad and it's 10 o'clock at night doesn't mean you can call your dad and your dad is going to come to your rescue. Things like that. So Cameron inherently is a great kid. He's very smart, you know. He's not bad. He just tries things that he thinks he can get away with. And a lot of what he thinks he can get away with, you fool! A lot of what he thinks he can get away with are things that, you know, his dad kind of has his back on in terms of, you know, discrediting my authority as his mom. Cam is 7 now. And Cameron is also very sensitive. So, for instance, I had told Cameron one day he was going to a pool party and his dad was going to drop him off. Cam had a basketball game, so he was late to the pool party. The kids were already in the pool, which means, that parents are also already at the pool. And I didn't want the parents to have to leave the other kids unattended and take Cameron in to change. Plus, I don't want anyone else's parent changing my son, period. So I told Cameron, put your swim trunks on so that way when you get to the party, you can just take your shoes and your shirt off and put them in your backpack. And Cameron didn't want to. He was just being difficult. So Drew basically told him, you don't have to do that. And so I kind of got upset with Drew, and I was like, why do you do that? And so Cameron called me into his room, and he was like, Mom, I'm just going to put on my swim trunks because